guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaleesa Jaikaran and I am a makeup artist. So today we're talking about brushes, my first love. Now when I was, a younger baby makeup artist, I wanted all the brush sets, give it to me. But as I grew up a little, I'm like, you know what? I want this brush, that brush. So I decided to I started just picking what I liked. Now the thing with me is, when I like a brush, I need at least three of them, one for myself. Although my personal brushes are not that much, but I always like to say one for myself and two for my kit, just in case one gets dirty and I need the exact same one to do the same thing or to use on somebody else, or in case this brush gets lost. So today we're going to be talking about Rephr, and this is their brushes. Ooh. I am so excited to tell you guys about this because I actually was able to interview one of the owners at the brand, and if you don't know, I have a podcast. It is called The Life of a Makeup Artist. I talk about the life and times of a makeup artist like me, living and working in New York City, and I also interview your favorite brands, makeup artists, and talk about building businesses and all the things that makeup artists actually do. So you should check that out. I would leave it in the down bar. So we're going to be talking about this. I have been using these brushes for a little while now, and I'm very pleased. Now, I'll just give you a little bit of backstory on brushes. So for me, it's not necessarily always about is this brush expensive, because there are so many expensive brushes that I've used that I just haven't liked, you know what I mean? And I don't really get brush sets sometimes because I want to personalize my experience. But getting the core set from Rephr was good because I was able to kind of test out what they have and have a nice basic set, which is always good. And then I know okay, I really like this one, so I can buy two more. I could get this, I could get that. And I just started maybe about 2 years ago investing in Hakuhodo brushes. I'm not sure if I'm saying that incorrectly, but that's a Japanese brush brand, and their brushes are kind of the Rolls Royce of brushes, you know what I mean? And the thing is I always like to have, I have Revlon brushes, I have MAC brushes, I have one or two Morphe brushes, so it's Sigma brushes, I have all types of brushes, but for certain clients, for certain things, you want to have your Rolls Royce of brushes. So I kind of put Rephr in the Rolls Royce of brushes category. So let's just take a look at it, because I keep showing you this box and you didn't see anything yet. All right, so this is what it comes in. I love the simplicity of this. I actually feel would they come out with brush canisters that look like this? Because would I be mad? I won't be. I would probably want it to be clear, or I don't know, maybe I'll have it tinted. I like it. Maybe. Well, we'll think about that. That just popped in my head. So this is what the brushes look like, and these brushes are a little bit more than the core brushes. Now, a little bit about Rephr. They are a company that is based in Toronto, and so they're a Canadian brand, but where they went to make these brushes are exactly where Hakuhodo and over 80 brush companies, Japanese brush companies, make their brushes. It's a place called Kumano in Japan. But obviously you can listen to the podcast if you want to dig deep with the brand and find out more about the story and all of that. So let's start with the actual brushes. So I'm gonna start with the face brushes first. So the thing is that I don't know if on their website they say what these brushes are for, but I really just make brushes do what it do. I wanted to do this, so this is what it is. So I'm not sure if they have this is bronzer, this is powder, but I'm gonna give you the number, and then you could check it out and make your own decisions. So this is brush number 6, and this is all natural hair. And I would I love oh my god, you guys, could you see this? So this is number 6, and I would use this for all over powder. Now I won't lie, I don't really have huge powder brushes, and especially because I have clear brush canisters, and most of the time those big brushes take up so much space. I find it useful for like when I am doing like the collarbone and things like that. So I'm gonna actually try it right now. So I'm just gonna put a bit of highlight on the brush, and I would use this for like dusting on a bit of highlight on the clavicles, on the shoulders and things like that. I find that this is really useful, and honestly, like, the brush feels so nice. So even if I just want to like at the end just like do a quick dusting, I just kind of like do a quick little dusting, but it's not like a brush that I grab for all the time. It's just like super huge. I feel like it's nice if you're gonna do bronzer, if you just want a light bit of powder, because a big fluffy brush like this is not going to give you as much like full coverage. You'll need to use a smaller brush for that. So all right, let's go to the next brush. So this brush is number 5. And this is what it looks like. This is more of a dome shaped brush, and I feel like this would be nice for powder, or actually, yeah, I would do this for like powder. I would even like blend out a contour with this, and like I would even put blush on with this. They do have like an angular blush brush, but this will also be nice on the cheek, and like you can like do like that. So this is what it looks like. Next, this one is number 8. I don't know. Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, this one is number 8, if I'm not mistaken. And it is super soft as well, and I love the shape of this because this one fits nicely. Like if you want to do under the eyes, if you want to like get like a nice contour situation like with powder, even, because the tip of the brush, the way that it's shaped, is really gonna like get into the what do you call it, the contours of the face. So I would use it for that. I would like use it to blend in the what do you call this thing, help me, not the hairline, yes, the hairline, my hairline my hairline. All right, and next we have number 4, which is a blush brush. It's an angled blush brush, and I really love this because it really works very nicely. So this fits in right here. It also is nice to like put a highlight on. Oh my god, this is Danessa Myricks in light, by the way. There we go. Yeah, really like that. I really like it. All right, so the next brushes that we have are all eye brushes, and oh my god, they're so good. I think I have a few duplicates in here though. Do I? All right, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with these smaller ones, and this one is number 2, and this one is number 3. So number 2 is kind of like a flat eyeshadow brush. It's kind of reminiscent of MAC 239, this one. So it's like a flat eyeshadow brush. You can, you know, use products wet or dry and really get like a nice coverage, because this is a dense brush, so you'll be able to pack on product on there and really get like a nice payoff. And then this one is more reminiscent of, I would say, of a MAC 239, not 239, 219 brush. So it's like a pencil brush, and you know, you can use this pencil brush for like blending under the eyes, and like getting into the crease if you're doing like a nice crease look. This is what most of the time I would use this for. And the thing is with this though, is that like with the 219, sometimes the bristles get they don't move as well. But this is like, the way that this is pretty like soft, is like it's gonna like move and still help you blend in a way. So I love it. All right, so next we have, and I'll put all the numbers in there, by the way. So the next one we have I don't know if this is a P10. So this is what this looks like. It's a P10, and pretty much what this is like, I feel like I would use this. Now, I'm actually like not looking on the website. I'm not looking to see like this is what it says it's supposed to do. Like you kind of find your own ways of doing things. I don't really have a lot of brushes like this, but I feel like it'll be nice to like packing on like a bit of concealer, or even like getting like a nice crease. Now, somebody that has a crease, I really have like a little, my eyes are so small, but I think like it'll be nice for like crease color situation. And just so you get an up close of the brush, this is the handle is pretty average. Let's just grab, well, Cosette brushes are pretty long, so the handle is pretty much regular when you compare it to other brushes. And then I have some other brushes that are way longer than these. And the good thing about it is that you can actually go on and like choose the size, like the handle size. So if you want to like the short ones, like travel size, if you want extra long, or if you want like regular, which is pretty cool. Like most brands don't give you a choice. They're like, this is what it is, you take it, you leave it. So the next brush is let's do the blending brushes, because I actually really love them. So is this the same brush? I have like 2 doubles. So this one is number 1. So we did 2 and 3, and this one is number 1, which is like a blending brush. I feel like this one is very reminiscent of a 217 from MAC. So it's like OG blending brush. This is something that you would always need to buff color out and really get that seamless blend. So, and it has that nice tapered shape. The sides of it is pretty slim as well. And then closer to that, we have okay, so this one is one of their prototype brushes. I don't believe that I even know what number this is, but it's also, I would say this one is more like a 224 from MAC. It's a bigger blending brush. So I think like I would use this for blending out concealer under the eyes, doing like that. I might even use it for like I would even use it for like a bit of powder, just like really getting in there. Or sometimes when I'm like touching up on set and stuff, and you know how sometimes people get like, we get those, you know, crease lines. I would kind of just use this brush to kind of like get into the crease area. All right, so the next one is, so this one is the P07A. Like I said, I will put all the numbers and stuff here because I'm not entirely sure like if this is the exact thing on this site. So this one is a large blender brush, and I really like the size of it. It's like the 224 from MAC and the 217 had a baby, and this is what they came up with. Huge blending brush. I feel like you can do anything with this. Like I would even apply highlight. I might just pack on a tiny bit of cream blush if I wanted to. I would, do I have blush? Oh, I don't want blush, but I would add a little bit of blush if I wanted to. I would highlight or like even get into the corners of the nose if you want to like contour that area. This brush is big enough where it like fits into the eye area. It's not too small where the blend will be too thin, but it's like that nice area like fits in perfectly like right here. Actually, I haven't used this one yet. I haven't used this one on myself. I use it on my kit. Yeah, ooh. Okay, so the last brush is the P07. And this one I feel like is a mini, like a mini, what do you call it? 217. It's kind of like MAC has a brush called the 224, no, the 221, which is like a slimmer 217, but this one is a bit shorter in like the actual size of the brush. So I feel like if you want more of like you want to blend like darker colors in the crease and stuff, this would be nice because it's more dense, so it's really gonna give you that color like the color payoff that you want. I feel like this would be nice even just to do like a wash of color, even though it's like more dense, even if you're just doing a wash of color with it, because I wouldn't necessarily, like, I'll do a wash of color with 217, but I wouldn't do a wash of color with like this big one, because I want to make sure that I'm still controlling how high it goes. And if this brush is too big and it just like it goes here, but for this I can like still pack on and still like lightly blend, but it's going exactly where I want it to go. You know what I mean? Brushes. Now, I don't want to forget out the most exciting part of this company. All of these brushes that I've tried here, you have the chance to also try these brushes for $0. And mind you, this video is not sponsored at all. I met guys, I feel like they're so cool and I wanted to do this review. But the thing is that they have this prototype program, and all you have to do is go onto their Instagram or their website and you can sign up. So whenever they're having like a new brush that they want to release, they always do a prototype and you can sign up and have it sent to you for absolutely free, and then they'll always keep you in the loop when new things are coming out. So at the makeup show, they were giving away brushes. The makeup show was in May of 2019, this year, and you could have just gone, you know, go pick out whatever brush you wanted, and that's it. You know what I mean? And they're not asking for reviews, they just want to get feedback so they can make their brushes the best possible brushes that we can ask for. And I really appreciate the fact that this brand is bringing in the opinions of the pro community and not just influencers, even though I straddle the line, you know what I mean? But still, you know what I mean? Like, I still need what I need as a professional makeup artist when I'm on set, when I'm with clients. Like, this is what I need. And you know, it's nice to see that this brand is actually like listening and making changes and like really building their brands off, you know, the ideas and opinions of a real working makeup artist. So that is it for this video. If you have tried these brushes or if you're going to try them, let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to listen to my podcast too. Like, my podcast is lit. So we'll talk soon and I'll see you guys later.